Never mind, sweetheart. Yeah. Waffle away.
Okay, 1, 2. Hi folks, good morning and welcome to Budgie's Bus. My name's John.
And I'm Carol.
Today I'm just going to take you through a bit of very simple electronics. What it is that a couple of years ago I brought an inverter, a 3000 watt inverter for the last motorhome. I never got round to installing it because we decided to sell. But when we was looking, we wanted one with a remote control, because as with this motorhome we have a lot of underfloor storage, and that's where the inverter was going to go, not in the habitation area itself. So for one with a remote control, they were £310 I believe at the time. The one we brought was 220, so it's exactly the same thing but without the remote. The remote came just with the one controller, so I decided to install one myself. To buy the actual kit you can pick them up off eBay. It's an AB remote switch. I'll show you one moment. Sorry about that. You get two little remotes and the actual controller is no bigger than that, and it only takes 4 wires. So in this video I'm going to walk you through how easy it is to fit a remote receiver to your inverter if you've got it in your garage, or in our case under the floor, so you can turn it on and off without having to go outside. So enjoy the video and I'll catch you at the end. See you in a bit. Okay, first things first is take the base off. There's 6 small screws with tiny bolts on the bottom. Then you got 4 more on the top. Okay, what I need to do is bring a wire from the live and the negative up through to the remote controller, which is this little beauty. Oh, get it right, this little beauty. That's the antenna wire, and you just put your live, negative, and then 2 feeds out, which will come to the on-off switch here. So when you turn it on and off, it will actually just bypass the switch, and in theory it should all work. So let's go to that part now. I mean, they don't want to come off. They're on really tight. There we go. Oops, the word on that well, look. It's literally pulled off. All they've done is put the sleeves on and wrap the wire literally around the switch. I don't know if it's soldered. Yeah, it is soldered in, but not the best idea. I think I'm going to have to find a couple of small spade connectors. Okay, bear with me while I go look through my bag of spares. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. I've marked with a little bit of tape which one went to the top plug and which to the bottom. So I'll just check now to see which one of these is live, and from there we'll solder this wire on, put a spade connector on, and that should be them done. Alright, I'm back in a moment. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in. As you can see, I've put the two spade connectors on and the other end's on the wire. I've now got to put them onto here and go from there. So, okay, well, I can't film and do that at the same time, so I'll turn the camera off and put it back on and show you. Okay, folks, as you can see, I've connected the two spade connectors back onto the switch, and now this is the remote. I've got to feed it on the remote. You got 5 terminals. The middle one is the live to the switch. The second one from the bottom is the return to the switch. These two go to the live in negative terminal on the rear of the inverter. So here we go. Typical electronics, not built for people with sausage fingers. There's a slight residue still in it from when I tested the switch. That's what you just heard. Tell you what, let's make those a bit longer. Okay, here we go. snip it off a little bit. Okay, there you go. That's it all set up. It's just a matter of putting, this is only a temporary, just to make sure the switch is working. So they will be heat shrunk and everything when it's done properly. So these now, and now I need to so hopefully everything should work as long as the batteries work inside the okay, that's one of the remotes. Let's see if it works. Yep. Off. On. Okay folks, let me move this round. So here we go. Off. On. See what I've done? I've totally bypassed the switch. So there you go. So I can actually turn it on with the switch and off, or now with the remote, push the A, push the B. That's it folks, that's a remote installed in our 3000 watt inverter. Okay folks, so a quick recap what I've done. I've wired temporary the power lead to the remote receiver to the minus and plus terminals on the back of the inverter. those wires connect up to the receiver, which are these ones, and then from the receiver, which is that one and that one, it comes down and goes onto the back of the switch. So there you go. That is the remote control setup for the inverter. It saves having to go in and out the cupboards to turn it off. Or if the batteries go and you need to turn it on and off, the switch is still alive. There you go, folks. That is it. Well, folks, now that was a simple little job. I think Carol could follow that video. It was that simple. If you can use a pair of wire cutters, a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, a crimping tool and a soldering iron, you can do the job. Very simple. If you want to use box connectors instead of soldering, you can do it. A bit of heat shrink and it's all tidy. So I hope you enjoyed that video. The next video will be installing it and putting other components into the motorhome to run the inverter. So thanks for watching. As usual, take care.
Happy travelling?
No, too late. Take care, stay safe and
happy travelling.
catch you in the next video. Bye for now.